Good and welcome back to another episode of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Okay, this is going to be a bit strange because I've already done the airline transport pilot, and that's coming in the next episode. What happened was I recorded this, and then I went out and I did the VIP charter mission, which is the flight to Nice in the PC-12 for this. So we completed this, done that in the PC-12. But the episode was super long. It was like an hour and a half. So what I've done is I have cut out the certification, and I'll do that in the next video because I'm going to make a video where the stuff I recorded for this will be at the start, and then we'll do this, and then we'll do this, but it's expensive, and I'm going to try and get a little bit more money. And in this episode, I will show you the flight in the PC-12, which is still very broken. The pressurization bug is still a factor, and for this mission, ATC will constantly ask you to stay at 30,000 feet, but human beings can't breathe at that altitude, so you get the descend to lower altitude or the mission will fail warning, and then ATC gets upset with you and it's annoying. But here's the footage of that, and the footage of the certification for the airline pilot will be in the next episode. So the audio and things might be out of sync and a bit weird to begin with. It'll be the same for the start of the next video but here it is anyway. Okay, here we go. My guy's in his shiny new uniform. I have a co-pilot. Right, remove engine cover. Remove the chocks. Pitot cover is on the left, right wing. Even. Come on. Why tell me that? There you go. Right, jump in. Oh my god. What the hell happened to these screens? It's like somebody's been sniffing cocaine off of them or something. Right, request boarding.
Waiting for your instructions to start boarding. Ground service, this is Flight Raw 75-9 Parking 2. Clear to start passenger boarding.
Holy crap, how the hell did she get in there?
Any chance we could speed up the flight, Captain?
No.
Got an
Go away.
Nice waiting for me.
You
Thanks,
entitled freak. Why do they always ask that? Right, have I got flaps, good, power, yep. Ooh, that's a bit wild. Alright, systems are coming online. This is not a Garmin system, but... or maybe it is. I don't think it is. Right, I will request IFR clearance. It has an auto throttle, and I can set auto throttle. Oh, sweet. Alright, it's got an altimeter, I don't know, so I'm going to switch the flight director on. Yaw dampener's off, autopilot is off. Approach mode, yeah, I'll probably do the half bank. And then we'll set all this up when the sort of time is right. Right, let's go. Actually, I think I have used this, but I'll just check and make sure now, because the game resets everything, which is bloody infuriating. Why do you reset the controls for every single aircraft?
Ground Pilatus Foxtrot. Bravo Whiskey Golf Zulu IFR. To Nice, ready to copy.
To Nice, dude. Right, come on. Come on, ATC. Don't tell me the ATC is dead. I think it is. Yeah, okay. There's no... The ATC is offline. It's dead. So we'll have to fly without ATC. That's fine. Hold on. Why is my flight plan not in here?
Whiskey Golf Zulu. Read that correct. Contact ground on 121-775. Good day.
Yeah, that is there.
Just wanted to drop by and say hello before you leave for nice today with Mr. Gibbons on board. He's part of a celebrity's entourage, probably joining her for an event. Well, it's about time. Provide him with the finest service. I know I can count on you. Have a great flight.
I actually hate these. Right, so that's transition altitude is 1800. Taxi landing. Okay, ignition. Taxi lights on. Wing, nav, beacon, and strobe. Pressurization warnings. I'm looking for fuel pumps. Alternator, yep. Master power, yep. Batteries, all good. Where is the setup for the oxygen in this? Because that's a thing that people need, weirdly enough. Alright, I might just, we'll just head out.
Ground Pilatus Foxtrot. Bravo Whiskey Golf Zulu ready to taxi IFR.
Engine bleed air. Yep. Carbon pressure. Cover on. So, is it here? PO heat. We'll switch that to on. We'll leave the sort of de-icing stuff. Landing gear is in a nice accessible position.
Taxiing hold short runway 07 via taxiway. Pilatus Whiskey Golf Zulu.
Alright, we're good to go. Again, this is one of these things that just wants to go on its own. Let's welcome the passengers.
Today's passenger is Mr. Gibbons today. I know, pretty cool. He's part of a celebrity's entourage, probably joining her for an event. Have a great flight.
Oh my god, what is this? What is this taxi? What is this? Really? That's weird. Right, stop there. That'll be fine. Give me a notch. My flaps.
Tower Pilatus Foxtrot. Bravo Whiskey Golf Zulu at runway 07 ready for departure IFR to Nice.
Pilatus Foxtrot.
Ah,
Bravo Whiskey Golf Zulu QNH 101 tree. Cleared for takeoff runway 07.
right, we're good to go.
Cleared for takeoff runway 07 Pilatus Foxtrot. Bravo Whiskey Golf Zulu.
Right, foreign passengers are takeoff.
Ladies and gents, this is First Officer Jeffroy speaking. Estimated flight time to Nice is 74 minutes.
Jeffroy.
Keep your seatbelt fastened. Thank you for your attention, and let's have a great flight.
And we're off. This thing speeds up very quickly.
V1, rotate.
Ooh. It's like it almost didn't want to come up there. Gear up. Hang, alright. Climb to 30,000 feet. Isn't the...
Whiskey Golf, Zulu contact Bordeaux Center on 1256. Good day.
Isn't the
125. 6 Pilatus Whiskey Golf Zulu.
pressurization system on this broken?
Bordeaux Center Pilatus Foxtrot. Bravo Whiskey Golf Zulu is at 1,300 feet, climbing FL Tree 00. Pilatus Foxtrot. Bravo Whiskey Golf Zulu Bordeaux Center QNH 10. One tree radar contact. Continue to Lima Mike Bravo.
Okay. Jeez, is that the wind? What? Oh yeah, there's a 33. Okay. Right, let's try and set up the autopilot. Half bank mode on, nav mode on, altitude. Does this really want speed? Okay, let's set the speed for... No. Ooh, I don't like that. Yeah, let's set the speed for 230. Auto throttle on. Well, that works. Altitude. I mean, we can take it to 30,000 feet, but flight level change mode. Nav mode. Nav mode. Alright. It's quite a steep climb. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think this has Yeah. Right, fine. Bring it down to 180. Right, we've got the engine, pitot heat on. The auto throttle should be engaged. It should just be holding us. I mean, it's still climbing.
Passing 10,000 feet.
Yay! Alright, vertical speed mode, which is there. Make it not as steep a climb. I don't actually know if the nav mode is working on this. Right, so...
Latest Whiskey Golf Zulu, contact Seattle Center on 120. Tree, good day.
Alright, thanks, dude.
120. Tree Pilatus Whiskey Golf Zulu.
It is sort of holding it steady. It looks good. It's a great aircraft.
Pilatus Foxtrot. Bravo Whiskey Golf Zulu is at 12,500 feet, climbing FL Tree 00.
Right, so that's the climb. This is descent.
Foxtrot. Bravo Whiskey Golf Zulu Seattle Center altimeter 29er. 89er radar contact. Continue to Lima Mike Bravo.
Lima Mike Bravo. Alright, well, we're on the way to Lima Mike Bravo, kinda. I don't think it's loaded in the flight plan, which is annoying. Okay, 368, no. Where are we going? So we're at 097. Let's go 90. Toggle heading mode. Right, so it's the other way. Alright, so head about there. I could see it on here. Heading 110. So we are going in the right direction. We're at 16,000 feet. I am just hoping that the oxygen system and everything is switched on. Can I go direct to? Yeah, it hasn't loaded in a flight plan. Well, thanks. Thank you. That's alright. We could fly it on heading mode. We'll just change the heading mode as we go. Everything will be fine. And we're still climbing to 30,000 feet. That's kinda ridiculous. So my auto throttle is set at 180. $140 knots. Alright, hold on. Let's speed it up. Give me all the speeds. Let's go 200 knots just now. That'll be fine. So we're picking up speed. We're still gaining altitude. Climbing it. Supposed to be 2,000 feet a minute. Like I said, I don't know where the hell the oxygen system is in this, because this is this is not an aircraft I'm familiar with. That's cool that you can change the MFD brightness and stuff. Propeller low speed. That might come in handy for taxi and stuff. Frequency, volume, range. I've already been through this panel. Engine, beacons. I forgot to switch the landing lights on. Standby battery, alternators, fire warning lamps, fuel pumps, electrical, avionics master. Hello, lady. Propeller de-ice is on. What is the outside temperature? Minus 32 degrees. Minus 33. Is that it there? SAT. What? Okay, so that crosswind is gone. We've now got a 37 knot tailwind, which is nice. True airspeed is 238. That's fine. Everything looks good. Fuel is over here. See, flight plan name, source, the pilot. So I kind of need to change the source. I can change the destination. So, fuel and weight. Probably should have done that first as well. Transition level 1800 feet. Yeah, we're probably going to have to do that sort of manually. We are going to be hanging a left here fairly soon. So once we're up to cruise and we're sort of good to go. Yeah, there is no nav mode because the flight plan, I guess you have to input everything manually, maybe? I don't know. I want this on... I'll sort of let it intercept the line here. And then I'll change it on its heading. Fly to Tobvo. Which is 98 nautical miles. Yeah, so it's this is quite a long flight, actually. It's one side of France to the other, so it's sort of no joke. Why is that set at Mach now? Why is it not? God damn it. Right, inform passengers that we are in cruise.
Ladies and gentlemen, glad to be your captain today. First, I'd like to welcome everyone on behalf of Radiant Airways on flight RAW 759. We are currently cruising at an altitude of 28,500 feet at an airspeed of 150 knots. It's 8:38 and are expecting to land in Nice approximately at 15:10 local time. Current temperature of 68 degrees Fahrenheit. If the weather cooperates, we should get a great view of the area as we descend. I'll update you before we reach our destination. Until then, sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight.
Yeah, I know. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here, but just the auto throttle off. I needed the speed to come down, and it's now set in Mach, and that I don't want it to be set in Mach. That's so annoying. Right, switch the auto throttle off. I think I'll just fly it sort of manually for a minute. Because it was starting to increase speed so much that it was yeah, well, we're getting to that red line warning. I preferred it in knots. Switch units. There you go, knots. There we go. Right, auto throttle on. I'll set it to 140, that'll be fine. It's about 180 is sort of max airspeed. Right, so we're heading here and we'll jump back when we're sort of on the approach. Oh, I'm going to have to pause this. And okay, we are back. Now, we'll jump into the plane, but we've had a few issues along the way. Not gonna lie. Flight level change on. So, I got the dreaded halfway through the cruise, reduced flight level, low oxygen in the cabin, risk of mission failure. So, cabin pressurization system still isn't working. Right, so we are descending, hold the speed. I don't know if there is a landing setup for this, but I managed to get the flight plan in, so I just sent it to the avionics from the EFB. It worked. I then just went direct to our next heading, and then it picked up the track, and now we are on our way. That's good. So it followed that well, but again, like I said, we were having some I need that to change. Why are you not in vertical speed mode? Oh, that's okay. Yep. So this, no, not 6,000 feet a minute. Are you crazy? Take that way back up. So yeah, I had to reduce altitude. I wanted to come down to 15,000 feet. I asked ATC if I could have 15,000 feet. They were like, yeah, sure, that's totally fine. And as soon as I got to 15,000 feet, they were like, hey, I need you to climb back up to 30,000 feet. And I was like, oh no, I don't want to do that. I then asked them, what is going on? So it's the auto throttle off. Auto throttle is not doing what the hell it's supposed to do. There you go. Bring the speed right down, because we're going to be coming in for landing soon.
Passing 10,000 feet.
Yay! Bring it down even further. Bring it down to about 8,000 feet. I want this just to be set at 2,000 feet a minute. Unless it's unless the approach mode is actually doing it, that would be great. I want this to be held at 180. Switch the auto throttle back on and see if it will actually hold it at 180. It looks like it is. Alright. Weird stuff is happening. It's a weird plane. So yeah, I had to cancel the IFR. Because it was just constantly, every 2 seconds, it was like, please expedite your climb at 30,000 feet. And then I would ask to change it again, they would acknowledge the change, and then every time we acknowledged a change, it would take 1,000 feet off. So it would come down to 29, 28, and then eventually at 27. And then eventually I just gave up on it, and I was like, no. No, I was like, turn. Okay, I'm gonna switch everything off.
Autopilot.
Alright, buy autopilot. Okay, we're just gonna fly it in manually because I don't know what the hell it's doing there. It should have just have gone to the next waypoint. It didn't. But the runway is somewhere over here on our... just up and to the left. So yeah, lots of issues with this mission. It's been a few months now. I know there have been patches. You would think fixing the pressurization system on this so that it is actually viable in missions would be sort of top of the list. But I've seen the upcoming release notes for the beta that's out, the next update, and it doesn't even mention this is something that's going to be fixed. So I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, just switch that off because we're flying it in manually now. What's the wind doing? Yeah, that looks pretty wild. Awesome. Holy crap, that's loud. It's real loud when you're outside, alright. See, I genuinely think this has... Like, where is it trying to go? Let's try and figure out if it is actually... Because there is an approach for this set up in here. So it should work. I think it's actually working. Alright, we'll leave it then. Well, that's good. Right, so we're still a little ways away. It hasn't given me the option to talk to ATC yet, and I'm a bit concerned about that. Okay, the approach mode on this is actually working quite well. I'm genuinely impressed considering how many other issues there are with this aircraft. I would like to use this in game. Same with the other one, is it the PC-24, the sort of the jet. But with the amount of issues there are, Anyway, it's going to be a long time before we're able to afford one of those. This is nice though. Arriving at Nice. There's a boat. Man, the textures on this kinda suck. Until you zoom in on them, and then they look really good. Right, so it just says flight NA93 and it's 2.6 nautical miles away. The traumatic flight of these passengers is going to be over very, very soon. Oh god. The runway there looks terrible. I'm just thinking, I think, isn't Nice the airport you do the jet airliner examine? I think you do a go around here. I think you approach the same way this is. What the hell was that? Was that just turbulence? Who the hell knows? Yeah, I think you approach here and then you do a go around, head out to sea to come back around. Alright, let's jump back in. I kinda want to slow down and start getting like flaps and stuff out. And we need to be in this white band for that. Landing gear speeds are 190. So we can put the gear out now if we so choose. Right, we're getting there. We are getting there. We probably could have came in way faster, but I prefer this sort of slower approach, just in case something goes wrong right at the end. I am genuinely shocked that I haven't had the network error issue and it's made me restart this. But there is still time. We're not on the ground yet. I've had the game have the network error where it sort of cancels your mission and puts the aircraft back to the starting airport literally as I rolled into the parking spot, into the box. Control E shutdown engine popped up, and just as I was away to press that, I got the error. So literally about 10 seconds away from completing a mission. Sad times. Right, I'm going to throw the gear down now. Right, 3 green on a gear, that's good. Throw out a bit of flaps. Flaps 15. Flaps 30. I think I'm going to leave it at flaps 30. I don't think I'm going to take another notch of flaps. I really hope to God that the airport comes in. Now I've passed NA27 and it hasn't given me the option to talk to ATC. So this is going to be bad. This is like frozen out now. So we do not have clearance to land. We're basically on final now. Unless when I reach this box it's gonna... Yeah, that's not good. Alright, I am gonna... The approach mode did its job. Let's get rid of that. Switch that off. We are back in control now. We're looking good on the poppies. Well, we were. Oh my god, everything just sort of popped in there at once. Land on runway. Yeah, the runway is not loaded in, so I'm kind of scared. Kill the power. Oh god. Oh god. Reversers out. Right, that's good. I'll take it. Alright, where's this? Switch it on. So with the low prop speed on, it shouldn't sort of take off as it sort of does. Now it's still wanting to sort of take off. Alright, stop here. Request taxi to parking. Oh god damn it. Everything is broken.
Latest Foxtrot. Bravo, Whiskey Golf Zulu, request taxi to parking.
That's on.
Foxtrot. Bravo, Whiskey Golf Zulu taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway cross runway 22R.
Oh, for God's sake. Game, you're killing me with the broken shit. Let's go.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway cross runway 22 or Pilatus Whiskey Golf Zulu.
Right, and as soon as I let off the brakes, it just wants to go. Alright, let's get my flaps back up. It's quite squirrely. Yeah, you sort of have to hold the brakes on. I'm surprised I have not got a taxi speeding warning yet. Yeah, there it is. There it is. But the aircraft, I just want to have a quick look at this, right? We'll stop. I don't know where we're stopped at. But this is on, right? Idle. That's nothing. Propeller low speed button. Press to lower propeller speed. On. Does that not work? I guess not, because it's just trying to take off again. And I can't see any other levers for feathering the prop. So we're just going to have to stay on the brakes here. for the love of Christ, where the hell are you sending us? Yeah, it's not my fault, game. Stop giving me the fucking taxi speeding. The fucking plane is out of control. Pilot's oxygen. Well, that should have been on. It was on. But it was the carbon pressurization that was going to fail us the mission. Yeah, I don't like this having to brake all the time. There must be... Screw it. We are going to fix this. Parking brakes are on. Where the hell... Yeah, throttle's at 0. That's on. Flaps are up. Dump carbon pressure, no. I guess that would be bad. There's the ELT. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Alright, let's just go then. There probably is one. Unless you genuinely just have to sort of keep your feet on the brakes. Which seems really excessive. Alright, why the hell? I'm not going that way. That's stupid. Just go across here. The brakes on it are fantastic. I will say that.
Thanks for the flight, Captain. Hope to work together again soon. It's been a pleasure, even if the flight was challenging for everyone.
Yeah, the flight was challenging because the plane is still broken. They haven't updated it yet. I must be missing something. There must be a prop feather somewhere. Where it is though, I have genuinely no idea. But at least that's done. A D! Oh well, a C actually. That taxi speeding was absolute bollocks. And the airline procedures was bollocks as well, because I couldn't fly at 30,000 feet because the pressurization system on this aircraft is still broken. A passenger satisfaction 87. Alright, I'll take it. I still got a B. This mission means nothing though. It doesn't. It only unlocks the rest of the VIP missions. And I can safely fly my Vision Jet around and get A's and S tier ratings with no issue to sort of gain anything else that I need. I'm hoping to get a decent chunk of change for this, because that, even though I didn't need the airline pilot rating for this, it was still very expensive. Was it 40 grand or something? That was a huge chunk of change. Now this mission ain't gonna be worth 40 grand. I'm sure it said 15 at the start. I'm hoping I get a little more. 25, that's fine, I'll take it. Yeah. The botched rating system that no one pays any attention to anymore because it's stupid. Right, so that is done, and I can now do VIP missions. Right, next episode, I've no idea what we're going to do. So we've unlocked that. There you go, we've got the ratings for all this stuff. Yep, we can do any of them. That's cool. Agricultural aviation. Now, perform landings on soft runways. I'm actually going to buy a plane. I'm going to buy a Cessna, the fast one. I can't remember what the hell it's called. In fact, go to flights here. I'm gonna buy a Corvallis. Yeah. Gonna buy a Corvallis. Gonna send it somewhere and I'll do soft landings. I don't see the point of doing the sort of employee missions because you only get like £1,000 when you can literally buy your own plane and get 30,000 quid a pop for landing, so you can earn a lot of money while gaining those soft runway landings. I also want to do the helicopter stuff and we'll do that pretty soon. This I think is still locked. I don't think this is available in a future update. And then we've got the airline, hoist and hook endorsement. I thought there was one for like super heavy. Maybe it's this one. 75,000, but this is cheap. 3.5, 7.5. It's virtually nothing. 12, 25, and then the main one there. And then here we only have this, which is expensive, that, which is also expensive, and this, which will be very, very expensive. But we'll leave it there for that episode. That's the VIP charter and airline pilot first certification knocked out. As always, if you did watch this and you would like to leave a like, comment, or dislike, please feel free to do so. And if there's more you'd like to see in the future, then hit that subscribe button. Well, I've been Danny, man. This has been Flight Sim 2024, and I will catch you later.